I guess I better go and talk about this because this is an interesting story. So everyone's talking about this girl right here. The story is a the updated title is unofficial translation. So the official release of the author confirmed that the girl's name is Latina. Now this is a book about this is a book. It's called "The Dark Brown Latina Girl is Aiming for My Body." Now they refer to her as Latina San, but that's why he had to use the name because he got this from an AI thing because he was doing research and he wanted to use that name. He thought it would be a good name called Latina. Um, but this it turns out this girl came from Brazil, which Latina was a common name, so they decided to put out Latina instead for this girl. And I thought it was interesting because little that most people don't know, in Japan, there is a community of Brazilians that live in Japan, and a lot of people should know this because it's a fact that they live in the culture in Japan. But some of them don't know the Japanese, but they do live there because apparently during the colonization of Brazil, Japanese had moved to Brazil and welcomed them there. But of course, they they welcomed them there to basically work in the plantation fields and everything else back in those days when and they even had colonies there living there and working there. And yeah, it was kind of interesting. Of course, this girl came from Brazil, and she moved and suddenly she moved to Japan as an indigenous native who lived in the Amazon. So that's kind of the background story. So let me go ahead and read the whole thing. Follows the story of Imotomoko, a high school student with hormones that fairly normal level of a teenager. However, his monstrous life takes on a 20 turn when he meets Latina, a transfer student from another country with tan skin and a personality as bright as the sun. After helping Latina out with a problem with other boys, Makoto finds himself involved in an unexpected situation. The reason that Latina proposed to him and asked him to have children with her enthusiasm and determination, she does not hesitate to express her feelings in a direct, passionate way. This is a way of being a girl leaves Makoto quite surprised despite Latina's particular proposal. Makoto began to feel attracted by her honesty and kindness and positive spirit. However, painful past has unmined his. It's actually a really interesting story. Now, a lot of people are talking about this because people are reacting to this manga in a positive way. There are some people that are like, I'm offended by this. This is very offensive. But I really don't care because there are so many memes of this. It's like, why do we need Latina? Why need being a Latina? Why not just Mexican or Brazilian or Argentina? It is a Brazilian. The author even explained it. She was from the Amazon. He thought he would create a indigenous girl that came from the Amazon to move to live and go to school in Japan. So it was kind of interesting. And you can see right here that people are just literally making fun of it or just laughing at it because it's like the weird thing about Latina, the name, because the girl's name is Latina. Nothing bad. It's just I get it. Like people are kind of like, yeah, that's a literal translation for woman or Latina, referring to a woman. That's kind of the phrase that Hispanics usually say. And the thing is, it's like this is kind of what's going on, and people are just laughing at this. and it's a big surprise. But at the same time, people are just literally just memeing on it, laughing at it. But some people are welcoming it and just be like, "Yeah, I like this. I want to read this manga." Like literally, people really want to read this manga because, by the looks of it, they want to see they want to see a big Latina girl with big, bazungas, and it's kind of what they want. And you can clearly see they welcome it with open arms. So I don't have a problem with this. I think this is kind of a sweet story. Um, that's kind of like I think this is kind of like a story dedicated to somebody. I don't know, but it is a sweet story. I'm not gonna hate on it. I don't think the author deserves to be like attacked for this. As far as I know, the author's intention was good, and I'm not gonna try to attack it. Like I understand where this author's coming from. He just wanted to create a love story with a foreign girl, and so he chose the foreign girl to be a Brazilian girl from that country to come to Japan and go to school, and then of course fall in love with a young boy, which I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be a good story. I don't know. It's just a manga. It's not a big deal. I'm pretty sure fans will fall in love with it because you never see rom-com mangas anymore. You mostly see like isekais and everything. As far as I know, I don't mind rom-coms. I think rom-coms are something that people should have once in a while. But anyways, leave your thoughts down below and tell what you guys think, because I got to get out of here. You guys take care. I hope you guys have a nice, good day and a good life, because I'm out. Peace.